Right. So welcome back to the session. Today topic is parallelogram law of vector addition. So this topic is very important for CBSE. So coming to the definition, if two vectors of different directions which are connected tail by tail are in contact, then the diagonal of the parallelogram formed by the vectors will give the resultant. Okay. So look at this diagram. Here I have two vectors. So here A is one vector and B is another vector. These two vectors which are connected tail by tail. Okay. So these are the heads. Okay. So A and B which are connected tail by tail. Now just take one mirror like this and exactly just place opposite to A vector, then definitely image of this vector will form here, right? So this imaginary line represents the image of A vector, and again if you place the same mirror opposite to B vector, image of B vector will form here. Okay, so this line is the imaginary line is the B vector image. Now these two images coincide at point P. Now if we draw a line from origin to that particular point, this diagonal line will give the resultant. Okay, now look at this diagram. From this place to here I'm just extending, let us assume that is x component, and I'm taking one vertical component, that is y. Okay, now here PMN, so triangle MNP, that is nothing but MNP. So what is the sin theta formula? Sin theta means opposite side by hypotenuse. So here opposite is y, hypotenuse is b. So sin theta is equal to y by b. From this y is equal to b sin theta. So that is very well. Again from the same triangle, cos theta means what? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Cos theta means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is x, hypotenuse is b bar. From this x is equal to b into cos theta. Okay. Now we know y component as well as x component. So I am going to use the Pythagoras theorem. We know that Pythagoras theorem, r square is equal to a square plus b square, right? But already we know here a and b are two vectors. So let us assume r square is equal to x square plus y square. Look at this diagram carefully. We have two lines. One is a horizontal line, another one is vertical line, right? So horizontal component is x component, but instead of x, I am taking a plus x because a vector also along horizontal direction. So in the place of x square, I just took a plus x whole square, plus y component is only single component, that's why y square. Okay. So after that, we know x value and y value. So this is x value and this is y value. You can substitute here. A as this I am writing a plus x value is b cos theta whole square plus y square means b sin theta whole square, right? So from this it looks like a plus b whole square formula, isn't it? So a square plus b square cos square theta plus 2ab cos theta plus b square sin square theta. Okay. Now look at this equation. We have b square cos square theta and b square sin square theta. So here b square is common term, right? So take outside. So I'm writing here r square is equal to a square plus b square into what is the remaining? Cos square theta plus sin square theta. Cos square theta plus sin square theta plus what is the remaining? 2ab cos theta. Okay. So we know cos square theta plus sin square theta value is 1. So r square is equal to a square plus b square into 1 means b square plus 2ab cos theta. Now bring this square term right side. Therefore r is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So this is the resultant of the given two vectors. Okay. Here actually two special cases will be there. So we'll discuss that two cases also. Case number 1. So case number 1 is, so we have two vectors. So if two vectors are in same direction, if two vectors which are in same direction, that means, so I have two vectors. So one is a bar, another one is b bar. Okay, these two vectors are moving in same direction. In that case, theta value how much? Theta is equal to 0 degree. So you can substitute this theta value here. Therefore, r is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 0. Cos 0 value is 1. So you will get r is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab. This is nothing but r is equal to under root a plus b whole square. So here square root cut. Finally, resultant r is equal to a plus b. Okay, so this is case 1. Coming to the case 2. If two vectors are anti-parallel to each other, so anti-parallel means the first vector a vector was moving like this, another vector was moving like this. So just combine these two vectors tile by tile. So this is a vector and this is b vector. Okay, what is the angle between a and b? 180 degrees, right? Because both the vectors are anti-parallel. Now in this case, theta value you can substitute 180 degrees here. R is equal to under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos 180. Cos 180 value is minus 1. So we can write it as a square plus b square minus 2ab. So that one we can write it as r is equal to under root a minus b whole square. So square root cut. Finally the resultant will be r is equal to a minus b. Okay, so I hope you understand. Thank you so much.